How's it going, guys? My name is TJP, and welcome back to another NHL 22 franchise rebuild. And today's we got our last East team from last season's division arrangement. So it's going to be the Pittsburgh Penguins. So if you guys enjoying the content, leave a like on the video and subscribe if you're not subscribed already to my channel. And check out my social down in the description as I play continuing other NHL 22 franchise content. And check out my channel in case you guys like content from me. And let me know down in the comments what other videos you want to see from me, what games, things of that nature. So we're wrapping up the NHL very soon. Might have a couple of other challenge drafts, like definitely gonna do a fantasy draft at some point. So yeah, let me know some ideas for that in case you guys want to see some more NHL. So yeah, with that being all said, let's get on the gameplay. All right, so here we are in NHL 22. We got the Pittsburgh Penguins loaded up. So we got Crosby, Malkin, Gunsel, Letang, Rust, Zucker, Kapanen, Carter, Dumoulin, Marino. I mean, you guys can see we got some decent players on the team. I mean, obviously Crosby and Malkin, pretty solid for certain. Definitely good players out on the team. And then we got Jerry and DeSmith. The goalies, might need to upgrade those at some point. Let's take a look at these lines, though. Just curious to see what the lines are looking like. So, I'd like to get... I would want to probably get a left winger. Potentially, potentially get another left winger. I guess Malkin, Jenny Malkin is gonna play left winger. That's fine. I mean, I'm fine with that. Defense is okay. It's not really a good fit, but with these guys, but it's all good. Yeah, I'm gonna say the trade we can make now. For another left winger, probably don't have a lot of money. I would assume we're probably near the cap. So yeah, I'll see if there's any moves we can make, small moves to try to make get a left winger. All right, Tikachev, Bjornfront, and yeah. So yeah, traded for Vladimir Tikachev, Carl Grundstrom, and Tobias Bjornfot from the Kings for a second, fourth, and fifth round pick this season. So I think that'll help out my team a little bit. Some youth mixed in there, which is pretty solid. I don't think it makes our team too much better, but I think it'll help. Don't think some of these guys I think are going to be in the AHL anyway. Maybe they'll come up next season, who knows, but they're all relatively young and they don't cost a lot of money. So yeah, we're just going to simulate, and I'll see you guys in February, and if we want to make another move, then we will, or even before then, I'll show you guys, but otherwise I'll just show you stats. Alright guys, so we're in February, currently 37-4, which isn't terrible. I think we're second ranked in our division. The Capitals just seem to be having a really nice season this year, so fair play to them. 64 points, so not too bad. Pretty solid effort. Playing some good ice hockey, if I say so myself. Sidney Crosby, 61 points. So yeah, he's playing really well. Malkin has 59, so he's also doing his thing out there. Guensel is playing pretty well as well. Jake Guensel. We got Brian Rust, Teddy Bluger, Jeff Carter. I mean, I'm just looking at the team. It's not. We're doing okay. We're doing pretty good, I'd say. So there's some hit and misses here. Brian Dumoulin, what's going on, buddy? What's going on, buddy? How we doing here? Why are we struggling with you on the ice? It's very odd. But yeah, looking at the hits, blocks, giveaways, takeaways, block shots, so we got to take a look at those. And just looking at that, looks pretty solid. And the numbers looking good, obviously. Having Crosby on the team is definitely helpful. He's just such a great guy to have. And the goalies aren't doing too bad. Tristan Jarry and Casey DeSmith. It's actually doing pretty. We're doing pretty good there. Could be better, but surprisingly, I thought we'd be a lot worse there. But so far so good. So just gonna hopefully keep up the good hockey. Continue to play well. And make the playoffs and maybe make a run in the playoffs. So I'll see you guys once I'm at the end of the year. All right, so we ended up making the playoffs, and we're taking on Philadelphia in the first round. The Battle of Pennsylvania. So that should be fun. Before we do that, though, let's take a look at the standings. So we're kind of struggling in our last 10 games, but we were at 47, 27, and 8. I think we had 102 total points. I think Philadelphia is a bit better than us. They were. We kind of struggled in the second half of the year. Capitals are really good. They ended up having a really nice season. So good for them, I guess. They just scored a lot. They actually had the most points in the league. We had the 8th most. So we were 8th ranked. So yeah, pretty solid stuff from us. But let's take a look here at the player stats here. So Sidney Crosby, 87 points. Malkin, Evgeny Malkin, would say 86. 7 for Jake Gunsel. Yeah, I mean, the team was good. I actually thought we played pretty well. But, you know, I am a bit worried. We could lose in this first round. Because a lot of teams I feel like a lot of teams really played really well. I don't know. I felt that this year there was just a lot of teams that were just really good. I don't know. It just feels different. But the hits, block, giveaway, takeaways, the stats look impressive. The goalkeeping, also pretty impressive. I saw our defense was pretty solid, so Jerry and DeSmith were pretty good. And here's the playoff tree, in case you guys are curious. So obviously, as you guys can see, we're in the top right corner. Let's pause, take a look at it. But yeah, let's hope we could beat. Let's try to see if we could beat Philly. That'd be great if we could. If we could beat the Flyers, it'd be great. But you know, I don't know how much confidence I have. Game 1, let's see. Game 1, we win 7-3. Nice. Can we win Game 2? No, we lose 5-4. How about Game 3? Win to 5-4 OT. Okay, 2-1. We lose, so now it's best of 3. We win Game 5. We win Game 6. That's good. Okay, so we're advancing. Second round. Who we taking on in the second round? Washington. I don't think we beat Washington at all this season, so this could be a tough matchup. Game 1, we lose overtime 7-6. That's unfortunate. Game 2, 5-3. We're giving up a lot of points, I feel like. Why are we giving up so many points? Okay, Game 3 we win. If we can win Game 4, that'd be huge. We don't, so now we're down 3-1. And we lose in 5. But if it was the other way around, I would have lost 3 straight because I know EA and how they are. But it is what it is. So 5-6 in the playoffs, not very good. But at least we made the second round, so that's something to build upon, I guess. Although this team isn't really young, so they're not really getting better. But fair enough. I mean, decent shout. I figured we were going to lose to the Capitals. They're probably going to win the Stanley Cup. I would think they would, but knowing this game, they might not. So I'll simulate and show you guys the awards, and we'll go on the offseason. The Chicago Blackhawks win the Stanley Cup. Okay, cool. Okay. Let's take a look at these awards here. So, what do we got? What do we got here? What do we got? Individual awards. You know, Ovechkin had a lot of awards. I don't see any Penguins on here. So, that's interesting. But that's all good. So, we're going to go on the offseason. We still have our pick, first round picks. That could be something that could be useful. Alright, I traded away... I traded for Jack Rostovich and Alexander Texier. I traded away Brian Dumoulin. And I also traded away... I don't remember who the other guy was, but he was in the minor leagues. And then... some veteran talent, like some depth guy, and then our first round pick this year. So, yeah, Columbus Blue Jackets, thank you for that trade. I appreciate it. So, Pustinen, a second, third round pick for Hayden Fleury from the Seattle Kraken. He can play both defense positions, so he's definitely pretty versatile when it comes to that. So, second trade there, done. We ended up drafting their 6th and 7th pick. They're not going to get signed, so it doesn't matter. On to the offseason and the re-sign phase. So, here's where it gets interesting because I'm trying to figure out who we want to keep. So this should be fun. I don't know if we're going to have that much money. No, just kidding. We have a lot of money, actually, because Malkin, Letang, Carter, oh my god, like half my team is up for free agency. So this should be interesting. There's a lot of unrestricted guys, but there's also a lot of restricted guys too. So I'd like to keep Malkin. Would be nice. DeSmith. Casey DeSmith. Do you want to keep him? I wouldn't mind it. So yeah, I'm gonna offer a bunch of guys qualifiers and maybe throw some guys some offers. But if I don't get anything back, we're gonna have a fun free agency. That's for sure, the minimum. So Letang didn't accept his contract extension. We did re-sign Evgeny Malkin, which is good, and Jeff Carter, and also Brian Rust, and we re-signed Casey DeSmith. And I don't know how much money we have left, but I assume it's a fairly decent amount. We actually have a decent amount of money. I would like to keep Letang, so what would it take to keep him? 5.65 million. I'll give him like 5.75 million for 1 year. Maybe he'll do that, Chris Letang. If he doesn't, then I guess I'll just have to wait till free agency to sign him. But we will have a decent amount of money, so I could sign a few other guys. So this should be fun. All right, well, we did re-sign the tanks. There we go. I should have some money to spend in free agency to sign a couple guys. So let's sim in the free agency. Free agency, so there's really not... there's nothing really that great here in terms of free agents. Maybe we hold off. Unless we want to go after, like... That was really loud. I don't know what that was. Unless we want to go after, like, a goalie, like Marc-Andre Fleury would be pretty decent. Or maybe, like, a Rask. Or Darcy Cooper. But I don't know. Maybe we don't go after, like, so many guys. Maybe we just go after, like, one guy and leave our options open, potentially. So I'm trying to think, like, what do we need? And, like, what are our contracts looking like? That's what I'm kind of curious about. Because if next year's free agency is going to be, if we think it's going to be better, then I'd rather just wait. I mean, I could pick up, like, a right winger or two, like, on 1 year deals, like, that aren't really that great. And just try to re-sign the guys that didn't re-sign. And then we'll just wait till next free agency. That might be the move, personally. So this is 2022, 2023. So we'll have to re-sign the Tang. Luger. Kapan will be restricted. Same thing with Tixier. Tikachev's going to be a free agent. So, I mean, we'll have a decent amount of money, it seems. We should have a good amount of money. So next year's free agency could be huge. So I'm thinking maybe we only sign like just like a decent right winger. So and then kind of just wait till next year to go big. Actually, I'm gonna do this trade with the Toronto. We're gonna give up Joseph, Pierre-Olivier Joseph, second and third round pick, Alex Diorio, and we're gonna get back a third round pick, and we also get Jake Muzzin. So this will bolster up my defense because I felt like I needed some left defensemen, and I think this will help me. So, yeah, I guess trades will kind of fill in that cap space a little bit, which is not too big of a deal, so I'm happy with that. All right, and I picked up Valerie Nichushkin. That's the only signing I'm going to make, but he thinks he's the go-to man. You're not. That's okay. You could think that. You can think that, Valerie. It's fine. All right, so I'll see you guys at the start of next season. All right, everybody. So we're at our second season. I'm curious to see what this roster is looking like. So we have Crosby still, who's amazing. Malkin's at a 92 because he's coming off a really good season. We got Chris Letang, Jake Gunsel, Carter's here. We got Muzzin now. Blueger's up to an 85. I mean, I definitely think we got better, for sure. Mainly some guys just went up in overall. So I think we're looking pretty good. I think we could be pretty good this year, for sure. And in terms of the goalkeeping, Jerry and DeSmith, about the same. But let's take a look at these lines before we start simulating. I'm really banking on next year's free agency, or I'm hoping we'll be pretty decent. My fourth line is a little scary, but it's not too bad. I mean, the top three lines are looking pretty solid. Tikachev is, I guess, here, which is fine. He seems to fit. So why would I do that? Yeah, there we go. Seems to fit. So yeah, we're just going to keep that the way it is. And then the defense looks pretty solid. I mean, these guys have some nice line chemistry, even though it's not the best. We got Muzzin and Letang up there. Peterson, Marino. So should be pretty good. I'm going to simulate. I'd expect us to be top 3 team in the division. So I'll see you guys in February and show you the stats. All right, so we're in February. I'm currently at 30, 16, and 3, sitting at 63 total points. I don't know why, but I feel like every time we simulate, someone just like goes on like a 12-game win streak and just doesn't lose any games. Like, I don't understand how that's possible. But whatever, I guess. Yeah, the Rangers are the best team in the NHL. Oh no, they're not. The Canucks are. Currently at 75 points, but we're doing pretty good. So, Malkin's leading my team in points. I'm looking at it, 46, which is not too much, but Crosby's at 44, so he's a little down from last season, but it's not too bad. Zucker's at 39, 37 for Jake Gunsel, Carter's at 35. I mean, it's looking pretty decent. We're looking solid. You know, I'm looking at the stats and point totals. Looks like, you know, we're playing pretty well. I mean, Luka's pretty good in the power play. 12 points. Very nice. So, hits, blocks, giveaways. Hits, blocks, shots, giveaways, takeaways. Looking at those, and I'm liking what I'm seeing so far. Like at the physicality from Grundstrom and Crosby, Malkin. They're not making life easy on everybody, so they're doing their thing out there. Let's take a look at these goalies. How we doing there? Tristan Jarry's doing his thing, and then we got Casey DeSmith. As a backup, he's actually playing pretty well. They're both playing pretty well so far. So let's just keep it up. I don't know if I'm going to make any trades, but I know that Hayden Fleury, I might need to look to move him because I wasn't able to sign him. So maybe if there's like a trade I could do for him, maybe for like a draft pick, I will totally do it. And we could potentially use that to maybe trade up to get a pick or maybe a player. Traded away Hayden Fleury and a third-round pick to the Boston Bruins for a third-round pick and a sixth-round pick for this upcoming draft, just to get some extra pick ammunition, just in case I want to look to make a move in the offseason and maybe trade up to get some more picks. Maybe try to draft somebody high and then sign some guys. You never know. But it'll be helpful. It'll probably come in handy. So maybe not the sixth rounder, but the third rounder might. Although I'd have to trade mine. So maybe the sixth rounder could come in handy. Who knows? Either way, I'm happy with what I did. And yeah, we're just going to simulate the rest of the year. I'll see you guys once I am there. So we finished making the playoffs, and we were taking on the Capitals in the first round. But before we do that, we went 48-29 with the same record, same exact record between the Capitals and the Penguins. Zeke Garza had a pretty good second half of the year, by the way. I just want to point that out there. But yeah, 48-29-5. That is 101 points, so not too bad. But yeah, looking at the stats here, you guys can see Crosby, most points accounted for. Malkin had the most goals, though, with 32. 28 for Zucker, 31 for Crosby. So nice to see there that we're playing pretty well. I'm just hoping that everyone could stay healthy. Would be nice to see. It looks like I'm seeing some guys that missed some games, so hopefully no one's hurt right now. But taking a look at the hits, blocks, giveaways, takeaways, I mean, you guys can see 144 hits for my man Sidney Crosby, so that's good to see. And yeah, just looking at the stats, 183 hits for Muzzin. He was a good pickup. I made that trade, and yeah, pretty happy about that. Goalies, how we doing there? Tristan Jarry, I'd like to get a better goalkeeper. Have him be the backup. Maybe let Casey DeSmith walk. Actually, Casey DeSmith is pretty good, though. Why would I let him walk? Maybe I'd trade away Tristan Jarry. If he is, assuming he's not a free agent, which he might be. Maybe we trade him in the offseason and just have Casey DeSmith and try to get a better goalie in free agency. I don't know. We will see. But playoff tree, let's take a look at that. So here you guys can see we're in the top right corner once again. Taking on the Capitals in the first round. So if we can get by them. So here we go. Game 1 against the Capitals. How are we going to fare against them? Game 1. Ovechkin versus Crosby. Game 1, we lose 1-0. Nice. Game 2, we lose 3-1. So we're gonna go down 2-0. We win Game 3. We need to win Game 4 here, which we do. Good. Can we win Game 5? We do. Can we win Game 6? We don't. So we're going to a decisive Game 7. You love to see that. Please win. Come on, EA. You can do this. We did win. Okay, we won. We won in overtime, but we won. And we're taking on the Rangers, who I just curious to see. I think they were one of the better teams in the league. 51-23-8. They're doing good in real life as well. So 110 points for them. They're doing pretty good in real life, I'd say right now. So let's take a look at the yeah, they won the division. So they won the league. Yeah, their division, league, divisions. And the Canucks were the best team, though. But Rangers were third. Where were we? We're 9th ranked. Okay. We're taking on the Rangers. Here we go. It'll be a tough matchup. Game 1 against the Rangers. How are we going to fare against them? Game 1, we lose 4-2. Okay, Game 2. We win 3-1. Okay, so it's 1-1. We're down 2-1. Nice. Okay. All right, 2-2. Now it's a best of 3. This Game 5 is important. We don't pull out the victory. We need to win Game 6, otherwise we're out. Okay, decisive game 7. If we win this, we go to the conference finals. Please, EA, you can do this. Come on. Don't look. And we lost 5-2. Embarrassment. So once again, losing the second round. But we were a little bit better this year in the playoffs, I'd assume. So yeah, 7-7. But we need to have a big free agency if we want to actually compete. So and we just have to play better. Somehow the Ottawa Senators are in the conference finals. Okay, that's realistic. All right, let's just simulate. I'll see you guys at the Stanley Cup and the. It's like every video. Okay, we just did the Vegas Golden Knights. We just did them. We literally just did them in the last video. And they won the Stanley Cup. It's like the third video in a row, I think. It's probably been more, but it's just like annoying that somehow like that they can win. When okay, whatever. Awards before I throw a controller at my expensive monitors. Okay. Any Penguins? Nope. All right. Third and final season. Let's go to the off season. All right. I traded up to get the 17th pick from the Anaheim Ducks. I traded away a bunch of picks. All right. 2 seconds, 2 third-round picks to the Bruins for pick 26. All right. I traded first, second, third-round pick, future picks for pick 27 to get pick number 2 from the Seattle Kraken. So now I have pick number 2 in the draft. So I'm going to make this pick, and I don't know who we want to pick. I guess there's a few guys we could go after here. Driver would be an option. We could go after Timo Salo. We can go back to Oleg Tulupov. We can go for Philip Beyer. The scouts recommend, and he is a gem, apparently. So, if that means anything. But I don't know. I think maybe we go for Matteo Driver. I feel like that just would make the most sense. So we're just giving him a shot. Hopefully he's a good pick. 83 overall. That's a great pick. All right. Okay, so there we go. Sim to the end of the draft. So that is going to be huge. So he's going to help us out. And there's the rest of the team. Rest of the picks we got. So now we're going to go on to the offseason re-sign phase. This is where it gets a lot of fun. Because we're going to have a lot of money. Not as much as I thought we would. But we still have a lot of money. So obviously we're going to sign our guy. Our guy's going to get signed. Mateo, we're going to get signed. We're going to qualify Kapanen. We still have a decent amount of money. Like, I shouldn't say, like, we don't have money, but we do. Letang, he wants a huge contract. I mean, he would be worth it. Because he is a pretty good defenseman. He gave 8.15. We'll do that, maybe. And then, Bluger, what do you want? You want... Let's give you 4.65 for 3 years. That should be okay. And then Zucker, what do you want? You want so much money, dude. Okay, I'm not going to sign Zucker. I give to let him walk. Rostovich would qualify him. So, yeah, I'm just going to work on this stuff here. Just want a lot of money. Not really. We'll give him $2.75 million for 1 year. I think that's okay. And then everyone else, Nichushkin, he probably wants not a lot of money. But even then, he's not really that worth it. All right. I'm just going to do my thing, and I'll see you guys once I have stuff to show you. So, obviously, the guy we drafted second overall, Driver, got him, so that's nice to see. We did re-sign Chris Letang. We also re-signed Casey Smith, backup goalie. We re-signed Teddy Bluger. Digachev re-signed, so that's solid. I'm just going to go to free agency. I think I'm done making signings, so hopefully I have a bit of money to sign another goalie. So I need that, and maybe some other guys that can help my team. Free agency, underwhelming. Very underwhelming. Goalies? Rask. Really? That's it? Frederick Anderson? Dude, what is this, dude? Really? This is terrible. Alright. Well, that's annoying. Alright, I'm just going to offer some guys some contracts, I guess. And I will see you once I have some guys that accepted. Alright, so we picked up Alex Goligoski. So another defenseman, because I needed one. We also got Scott Mayfield. Connor Brown goes to St. Louis Blues, which is kind of annoying. I wanted another winger, but he did not sign. We also got Ben Bishop. I accidentally clicked Advanced Day too quick, but we did sign Ben Bishop, which is nice. So now we have about a little over $5 million in cap space, which is pretty good. So I still think there's some pretty solid pieces that we can get here potentially. Bobby Ryan could be an option. We can get Riley Smith. We can go after Patrick Hornquist, who looks really old, but he's not too bad. Niederreiter would be pretty decent because he's pretty good. And then we can go after more guys. Rosovich is still here, so we need to re-sign him as well. So maybe I'll just re-sign Rosovich and then sign somebody else as well. So Rosovich, give him a contract, and then we'll also give maybe like someone like Nyquist a contract because he could play both winger spots. So if we give him like a contract, like $2.5 million, I think that should be pretty good. So Gustav Nyquist. So yeah, let's do that. Gustav Nyquist, and we re-sign Jack Rosovich. So I'm pretty happy with that. I don't know if there's any of the moves we're going to make, but let's see if there's anything else I could do to fill out this team. If there isn't, though, I'll just see you guys at the start of the final season. Third and final season. Jeez, I can't speak. There's Evgeny Dadonov. So there you go. We're going to the start of the third and final season. I'm pretty happy with the way the team is looking now. All right, I am going to do this one trade with Boston. Another trade with Boston. So Kapanen didn't play that many games for me. So I'm going to trade him in a 4th-round pick. We get back a 7th-round pick. Doesn't matter. But we get Jeremy Swayman. I said Jake Swayman. I meant Jeremy Swayman. So I think that would mean that he would become my backup goalie. So, yeah, I'll do this deal. Start of the third and final season. The roster is as follows. Crosby, Malkin, Guentzel, Letang, Muzzin, Tikachev, Rust. I mean, you guys can see it's pretty good. Looks like some of the overalls for some of the guys at the top did, like Crosby and Malkin, they regressed a bit. But I'd say for the most part, I don't know if we're better or not. I think we're pretty decent. I definitely think our goalkeeping got better, the goalies. So, I don't know. It's about the same. Swayman and Bishop. Okay, so it looks like Bishop's going to be the backup. Okay, interesting. I mean, that's fine. Jeremy Swayman could be the starting goalie. I'm fine with that. It doesn't matter who starts for me. But I do think that combo should be better. But let's take a look at the lines, because that's important. That's very important. How's the team looking? So, it's meh. It's alright. The fit... I would rather do this. Yeah, have Brock begin, and then Dadonov in this line down here. So I think that makes us a bit better, and I guess we'd have Carter be the center instead of Bluger. Yeah, I think that works. These guys can both play ringer positions. So yeah, I think I'm happy with this. Alright, so I'm going to keep that the way that is. I did want to see the defense. Forgot to show you guys the defensive lines. Let's look at this. Defense. It's pretty solid. So, do I think this team could be pretty good? Yeah. Do I think we can get out of the second round? I don't know. We're going to simulate and find out. I'll see you guys either when I make a trade or in February and show you guys the stats. The Lightning, we're going to get Eric Cernak for Powlin, 5th-round pick. We had a 4th-round pick as well. So, bolster up that defense a little bit. We're currently 22-19-9. We have a lot of overtime losses, which is okay. The Avalanche are 47-2. Oh my goodness. How do they have 82 points already? What the hell is going on? And we only have 53 compared. So, our division is terrible. Okay. I mean, alright. I think the Avalanche are pretty much in the playoffs. I don't know how they're so good. But yeah, we're not doing as great as I'd want. But 22-19-9. trying to figure out what our issue is here. So if I look at where we are. Oh, there we are. Okay. Yeah, we're allowing a lot of goals, so that's why I wanted to get Eric Cernak, because I think maybe that would help, but I'm not sure if he's even in the game, playing, like, on the ice. I think he is. I would assume he is, but we'll take a look here. Crosby being hurt doesn't help. No, he's not even here. Where the hell is he? Where is Cernak? I don't know where he is. Is he, like, because he's, like, a free agent? Is he, like, in my system? Where is he? Ah, yes, he is. View profile. Oh, I'm going to trade him. That's bullshit. I shouldn't have traded for him. Alright, well, we're going to make a move. We're definitely going to make a trade then. For Grundstrom, Cernak, and maybe, like, a pick. And try to get, like, a good player that can help me out. Because I'm definitely going to need to get somebody, but let's just take a look at the stats really quickly. So here they are, in case you guys want to pause and take a look. So yeah, I mean, I'm looking at them really, really quick, and yeah, it's nothing special. Yeah, we're really not playing that well this season, so yeah, we need to make a move. I think we need to add some talent to this team, whether that be in the form of someone that can score or someone that can defend. I personally would like a defenseman, but it doesn't really matter, I guess. Got to show you guys the goalkeeping. Goalies, the people that block the puck from going inside of the goal. Bishop's not really doing that well, and Swayman's not doing great either. So, kind of upset about that. Alright, well, I gotta make a trade. Hopefully I can get someone that's not expensive that could be pretty good. So whoever I could find, I'm trading for. Sider from the Detroit Red Wings, 3 first-round picks. I had to trade Cernak and Grundstrom because they weren't playing anyway. So hopefully Sider can help out my defense. More Cider, Cedar Piper, Peter Piper, pick the Piper. Alright, hopefully he can help me. Either way, I don't know. I don't know if this team, how good this team's going to actually be. I think we're underperforming right now. But at the very least, we've had overtime losses instead of regular losses. Otherwise, we'd be even worse. So I'm going to simulate to the end of the year. Hopefully, we're going a nice run and make the playoffs. Into the playoffs, we're taking on Philadelphia again. So the Battle of Pennsylvania is once again upon us. We were 39, 31, and 12. We had a lot of overtime losses, which gave us 90 points total, and the Philadelphia Flyers, they were 99 total points. 99 total points, yeah, that's right. So let's take a look at the standings first off, before I do anything. So yeah, we weren't really that good in the entire league. I'm curious to see. Wow, the Avalanche were 62, 15, and 5. Let's just keep that in mind. 129 points, I think. I don't know what the record is in the NHL. NHL, like, most points in a season. I'm curious to see. I think that's the most I've ever seen. Points in a best, let's just say best record in a season. 62, 13, and 7 was the best record. Oh, this did not win a Stanley Cup. Hold on. But it looks like 62, 13, and 7, I believe would be... No, that is right. So 131 points. So this is the second greatest team of all time in terms of points. Let's just keep that in mind. Okay, so they should win the Stanley Cup. But let's see. Theoretically, could be the greatest team of all time. One of them. Second greatest. There's record. And by the way, I don't know, did the Red Wings, so was that 62 on NHL 1996 Stanley Cup? In case you were wondering, the champions, ironically, were the Colorado Avalanche. This is in 1996. Who, by the way, like I just said, so 95-96, Detroit Red Wings, 62-13-7. Most point total in a season, I think. No, I'm sorry. I'm dumb. The Canadiens had 132 points. Okay. So that was in 1977. I think they did win the Stanley Cup that year. Stanley Cup. 1997. Yeah. Okay. There we go. So that was the greatest team. I apologize. I was looking at the wrong thing. All right. So just wanted to keep that in mind. 129 points. That would put them like third greatest of all time. They have top 3 season in terms of point total. All right. So just keep that in mind, Avalanche. See where they finish. Maybe if they win the Stanley Cup. But either way, hopefully we win it. I'd love to win it. We lose game 1, though, against Philly. Lose game 2. I don't think I showed you guys the stats, but I'll show you guys after this round once we lose in 4. Right? Because we're going to get swept. We're going to get swept, right? Yeah. Wow. We lost by 1 in every single game. And 3 of them were overtime. Just a joke. Literally a joke. Yeah, I didn't show you guys the stats. I completely forgot. Doesn't matter. No. But here they are. In case you guys are curious. You guys pause and take a look. Doesn't matter how good they were. We just got swept in the first round of the playoffs. And we lost every single game in overtime. So here they are. If you care. Again, pause and take a look. Or slow the video down. Shambles. Ben Bishop. What the hell happened to you, man? Swayman was pretty good, decent. But what the hell, Ben Bishop? You were a terrible signing. Okay. Yeah, let's just see who wins the Stanley Cup. With that in mind, let's see who wins the Stanley Cup. Another way to piss me off. So the Vegas Golden Knights went back-to-back after I played as them, and they couldn't go back-to-back. Now they're going back-to-back. So it's just the game just wants to piss me off. So, but either way, Colorado 129 points in the playoffs, and they did not win the Stanley Cup. And where did Vegas finish? Let's just take a look. Where were they? They were the 4th best team. I don't even know where. Like, can I look at the playoff tree? Is that like a thing? Yeah, okay. They lost in the fucking first round in 7 to the Oilers. Now, I know the Oilers are good, but, like, where were they in the playoffs this year? Were they anywhere to be found? Where were they ranked? The Oilers had 91 points. Just, why? Like, really? They were the 2nd worst team in the playoffs. And, of course, like, I get swept against the Flyers, who are only 9 points better than us. Just ridiculous. Anyways, awards for the Stanley Cup. In case you guys are curious. Not Stanley Cup, just for the season. No Penguins. And if there were Penguins, I missed them. Well, I didn't miss any. Okay. So, hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, leave a like and subscribe. Let me down in the comments for videos. Check out my social channel description. So, as you play this, continue other NBA, NHL 22 content. And check out my channel as well as the content from me. So, we got 3 more NHL teams to rebuild. I don't remember who the next team is. I think it's the Hurricanes. Yeah, Hurricanes, Maple Leafs, and then the Avalanche. I think that's how it goes. So, ladies and gentlemen, hope you enjoyed the video. Take care, have a great night. See you soon, and peace.